If you have been struggling to get good sleep in your pregnancy, this video is for you. We'll start with some juicy, satisfying full body stretches to get rid of that restlessness, and then we'll move into some restorative yoga postures that are specifically designed for pregnancy sleep. So all you're gonna need is maybe 3 pillows. You can use your bed pillows, you can use throw pillows, or even big chunky cushions right off of your couch. Go ahead and slip into your PJs and let's get started. All right, so make your way down onto your mat. Make sure your pillows are somewhere nearby. And then just bring the soles of your feet out in front of you, wider than your hips. We'll start by windshield wipering the knees side to side. And so this practice is ideal if you're getting ready to wind down for the night. Maybe you're gonna slip right into bed afterwards. So you'll notice we're a little extra slow and relaxed in these movements and stretches. Let them feel organic. They don't have to look any certain way. You just want them to feel really good in your body. On your next windshield wiper, go ahead and bring that arm with you. Stretch. We'll take a big inhale as the arm sweeps up. Exhale to bring it back down. Finding that side body stretch already. Make your way to be seated any way that feels comfortable for you. You can go ahead and fold your legs in front of you and lower your chin down toward your chest. Allow your right ear to roll up over your right shoulder. Let those shoulders remain heavy. And as you exhale, roll your chin back down towards center. Your next slow inhale rolls that left ear up over your left shoulder. Exhaling, chin towards center. Allow your head to feel heavy and your shoulders to feel heavy. Let your breath slow down from the day. As your head tips forward, imagine you let all those worries from your day just pour out of your head onto your mat. Let go of them. There's nothing you can do about them now. They're for another time. Right now is your time to care for yourself. Bring your hands to your forehead and use your hands just to lift that head upright. Make some big, juicy rolls in the shoulders. Bringing them forward and up towards the ears and down toward your back. Allow your big breath to be synced with your movement. Softening those shoulders down on your exhale. Go ahead and stretch that right leg out wide. Take a moment to shift around till it feels comfortable. Stretch that left arm out to the left side. Tip your right ear down toward your right shoulder. Breathe in here. And then rotate that left thumb down and back up towards the sky. Down towards the ground and back up towards the sky. And one more time. Bring that left hand in. You can use your right hand to help your head upright. And we'll switch legs. So tuck that right leg in this time. Stretch that left leg out. Maybe shake it out a moment. And then that right arm comes out wide to a T. big wide palm with the thumb up towards the sky, and tip your left ear, just releasing it down toward your left shoulder. And as you're ready, moving through the shoulder stretch, you can tip that thumb down towards the ground and back up towards the sky. And one more. Releasing that hand down. Bring the head upright. Both feet can wrap in this time again, finding a comfortable seat, however feels good in your body. Bring that right hand out to the right side. Sweep the left arm up towards the sky. We're gonna have a big side bend here. Maybe that right elbow grounds all the way down so you feel the stretch from your left hip into that lower back, all the way out through those left fingertips. We'll switch sides. So big, wide side bend. Find a little release in those round ligament pains here and in the low back. A little more space for breath between the ribs as we stretch those intercostal muscles. And then one more round. Again, moving slowly with intention. Let the movement feel organic in your body. Sweep your hands up towards the sky, interlace your fingers, and just gently rest your hands on the back of your head. If it feels okay, you can tip your head forward and just let the weight of your hands gently pull your head down. So you're not pulling with your arm muscles, you're just using this assisted stretch with the weight of your arms here. Finding some length in the back of the neck. Maybe you slowly start to round the spine a bit more. You can rock the head a little side to side. And then again, those fingertips come to the forehead. Let your head rise back upright. And then from here, let's just climb around onto all fours. So in table shape, our hands are big and wide underneath our shoulders and our knees are underneath our hips. First, we'll just sway those hips side to side. Again, organic motion. Think about letting that lower back find some relief. This is like a little inside out low back massage. Swaying the spine here, leading with that tailbone and the sits bones. Steady that motion. And let's take some hip circles here. So just like you're drawing a big circle with your tailbone. Again, there's no right or wrong way to do this. You're just moving in a way that feels good in your own body. Every day our body changes and grows in pregnancy, and every day it feels a little bit different. And so we always want to be sure that we're spending time caring for our body, stretching, breathing deep, moving in a healthy way. Let's reverse the circles in the other direction. Maybe even feel this in the shoulders and upper back. And then steady that motion. From here, let's stretch that right leg long. Tuck those toes down so those right toes are pointed toward your right hand. We're gonna rock forward and back a bit on the heel, really finding a stretch in the calf. So in the gastrocnemius, and that calf muscle that often cramps when we're trying to sleep at night, we'll find a gentle stretch there. You can stay here and really press back into that heel, or just keep rocking forward and back, whatever feels good in your body today. And then from there, let's float that right leg up towards the sky, cross it over the left, and then land those toes back down to the ground. As you inhale, lengthen through your spine, reach the crown of the head a little bit forward as if you could grow a little taller. And then have a look over that left shoulder for your right foot. Keep that right heel pressing actively away. And when you're ready, inhale to unwind. Bring that right knee back down into our table shape. The left leg stretches long, those left toes are tucked down. We're gonna start rocking forward and back, finding a stretch in those calf muscles, up through the hamstrings. If you're doing a lot of extra walking as exercise in your pregnancy, you're gonna feel a lot of tightness in those calves. We wanna make sure that we're stretching them. It's also a great stretch for the soles of the feet. Okay, lift that left foot up, cross it over the right. Just move my pillows out of the way. Reach forward with the crown of your head as if you could grow taller, and then peer over that right shoulder and look at the left foot. Actively press that left heel back away from you. Inhale to unwind. So from here, take your knees wider than your hips, maybe as wide as your mat. And to begin, we're just gonna sink those hips at your heels. Go ahead and grab a stack of probably 3 pillows. You're gonna want a lot of height here. But you can take a little while to get set up in these poses. And again, you can always add more pillows if you need it, or adjust in any way that feels good in your body. So nice tall height of about 3 pillows. The knees very wide so that the pillows can kind of scoot right in between your knees. You want to have a lot of room here for your belly, but again, these pillows are nice and soft. When you're ready, you can go ahead and lower your chest down onto your pillows and soften one side down into your supported child's pose.
This is a deeply relaxing posture. A gentle stretch in the inner thighs, and something to catch the weight of your body. We don't really get the opportunity to lay on our bellies during pregnancy, so this is a nice substitute for that. We have lots of room for the belly in between our thighs and the pillow.
The full weight of our chest is supported here.
These props. Let go of your day. Let the weight of your body feel held by the ground, by these pillows. Allow yourself to feel fully supported. Stay on this side as long as you would like. When you're ready,
just spend a few moments with the other ear on your pillow so that we can find some balance in the soft tissues in the neck. And notice any sensations you feel in your body. Not judging them or feeling any certain way about them, but just simply noticing, like you're just collecting information. With a sense of curiosity. Stay on that side as long as you want. When you're ready to come out of this pose, slide those hands closer to your knees. Use those strong arms to lift your torso, lift your upper body up away from the pillows. And we'll just slide those pillows off to the side. We're gonna shift into our next restorative posture. Now that posture, supported child's pose, and the next two that we're doing, these are all restorative yoga poses. You can stay in them for a very long time, 20 minutes per posture if you want. You can always just do one yoga posture for your whole practice that day if you'd like. It is a fantastic way to reset your nervous system and help shift you into that parasympathetic rest and digest mode. Very important to be practicing restorative yoga during pregnancy. So this time we're gonna bring the pillows behind us. So again, I like these 3 pillows here. I take the bed pillows long ways, but I have a very long spine, so it just helps to support my body in that way. When your pillows are all stacked up, slide them very close to you so that they're just about touching your lower back here. Again, I'm sitting upright and tall on my sits bones to start. I've got my feet grounded down on the mat, and I'm gonna use my hands to lower myself down onto these pillows. You can shift in any way that feels good. And you have some options here with your lower body. One, you can extend the legs long, if that feels good for you. Another option is you can open your knees like a book, bringing the soles of the feet together. If you choose this posture, I'd recommend putting some extra pillows underneath your thigh bones so that your legs can be held. There is a tendency to overstretch in pregnancy due to relaxin hormone, and when we're sitting in this posture for a long time, gravity does a lot of that stretching work for us. So I would just recommend some support underneath your legs here if you're gonna do that variation. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch my legs long today. And then flip your palms up towards the sky. Allow your eyes to close if that feels okay for you. And let your breath slow and steady. Allow yourself to receive the support of these props, of the ground. Allow yourself to feel held. You are not alone in your pregnancy journey. Notice if you feel some tension in your jaw, and if so, release your jaw so that there are some space between your upper and lower rows of teeth. Allow your jaw to soften. Allow your tongue to soften. And let your breath flow freely. You can stay in this posture as long as you would like. When you are ready to shift out of it, go ahead and slide the soles of your feet towards your hips. And then begin to shift toward your left side, shifting your weight onto your left hip and your left elbow, and then pressing the ground away. So just moving mindfully here. We're gonna move into our final relaxation pose. It's very comfy. If you wanna take this pose in your bed so that you can just fall asleep, you can certainly do that. So you'll start with one pillow up toward your head and one or two pillows, if they're kind of flat like mine, 2 pillows along this long edge of your mat. Gonna be on your left hip here. So begin by lowering yourself down onto your left hip, straighten that left leg out, rest it on the ground. I'll show you what that looks like. And then bring these pillows so that they're snug up against that left leg. Go ahead and rest that right leg on top of the pillows. And move this head pillow so that it is tucked up against your shoulder, supporting your head. So what we're doing here is aligning the spine and supporting this top leg. Belly supported here by the ground. Our hips are stacked. This is our side lying Shavasana, our final resting pose. This is how we take this in pregnancy in a restorative fashion. This top arm, it can rest on your leg, but if it takes muscle effort to hold your arm there, let your arm just fall where it falls. You want to find some full release and relaxation here, as if you can just let your muscles be off duty. Take a big breath in as you settle into your shape, and exhale fully and completely. Once again, soften your jaw. Soften your brow, any holding you're doing in your face muscles, in your eyebrows. Soften those places. Notice if you're doing any holding or gripping or tension in your hips. And if so, bring some release. Let your next breath soften those places. Allow your hands to relax, your palms, your fingers. Allow your feet, your toes to relax. And allow your breath to be whatever rhythm it is, without holding or controlling. Stay here in this final relaxation pose as long as you would like. You can climb right into bed. Maybe you're already there. And if so, sweet dreams. If you're on the ground and need to shift out of this, again, we'll use those strong arms to press the ground away. Rising up to an easy seat. I wish you a wonderful night's sleep. If you are new to my channel, take a moment to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.